I'm a 16-year-old Fortnite nerd with years of experience improving myself and also helping others improve too. And today we're breaking down how you can become a competitive Fortnite player in just 168 hours, starting with your setup. So as I just said, the first step is your setup. Your setup is the foundation of competitive success, and we're going to optimize every single aspect. First, let's address your graphics settings, which are crucial for competitive performance. Start off by opening Fortnite and navigating to your settings. Set your display mode to full screen or windowed full screen. Your resolution should be set to 1920 x 1080. This provides the perfect balance between clarity and performance. Don't fall into the trap of using stretch resolution just because some pros do. The minimal FOV advantage is not worth the visual clarity sacrifice. Now let's optimize your graphics settings for the maximum competitive advantage. Set all your textures to low. This just reduces visual noise and improves visibility of enemies, and also can improve your FPS that you're getting in game. View distance should be set to medium or low, but I would definitely recommend medium, as this allows you to spot build fights and player built structures at crucial distances without unnecessarily taxing your system. Meshes should be set to low, as this will provide you more FPS and won't give you any major disadvantage. Your sensitivity can be a huge reason you can't improve, so we're going to set up your sensitivity perfectly so you can improve smoothly. Your DPI should either be 800 or 1600. These two are most used by pros and have been proven most optimal for both precise aim and efficient building / editing. Personally, I use 800 DPI if anyone wants to know that. Onto your keybinds. These need to be optimized for minimal finger movement while maintaining full control. Your stairs should be bound to your first mouse button, your floor on your second mouse button. Your wall needs to be instantly accessible without compromising your movement, so bind it to either C or V, where you'll use your thumb to press it. Cone should be placed on left shift, allowing for instant access while maintaining full WASD control. Your edit bind is crucial. Place it on E or F, whichever feels more natural for your hand size and keyboard position. Edit reset must be bound to a mouse wheel up or down. This is non-negotiable and will give you the fastest possible reset speed, which is way more important than people think. Step number 2 is to make sure you have a proper good routine. A proper practice routine is what separates the pros from the average players. I'm going to break down 2 detailed routines, one for warm-ups, which are a bit shorter, and one for dedicated practice sessions, which will be for most of the day. These routines have been used and tested and proven to be efficient across multiple skill levels and play styles, so these can definitely be used for literally anyone. Let's start off with the warm-up routine. This is designed to take exactly 1 hour, but you can shorten it a little bit if you really need to and you haven't got much time in the day. So you want to begin with 15 minutes of Kovaaks, focusing on specific scenarios. Start with tile frenzies for 5 minutes to develop general mouse control and get your hands moving and warming up your hands for the day. Then move to tracking for 5 minutes, focusing on always having your crosshair on the moving targets. And then finish your aim training with 5 minutes of flicking, developing flick shots needed for using a shotgun in Fortnite. After aim training, launch Raider464's mechanics map. The first 15 minutes should be spent on basic edit courses or free building, focusing on clean, consistent motions rather than speed. Start with simple edit patterns and gradually increase complexity. Pay attention to your crosshair placement. It should always be near the next edit point before you complete the current edit. The next 15 minutes should be dedicated to piece control drills. Focus on box control and quick edits, practicing common fighting scenarios. Work on protected side jumps, protected retakes, and piece control techniques like cone drags. Every single movement should have a purpose. We're not just practicing mechanics, we're developing muscle memory for real game scenarios, kind of like how boxers do or UFC fighters do. Complete your warm-up with 15 minutes of realistic PGs, incorporating everything you've practiced. Focus on combining different techniques smoothly and always maintaining protected builds and efficient piece placement. This isn't about doing flashy retakes, it's about developing consistent, practical building patterns that will work in actual games. Step number 3 is learning your weaknesses. Understanding your weaknesses requires smart analyst skills and honest self-reflection. After every ranked game or tournament match, you need to open a notebook of some sort and note 3 specific things: the reason of your elimination, the sequence of events that led to that situation, and multiple alternative approaches you could have taken in the situation you was in and just before the situation too. Start by recording all your gameplay, not just the fights you win or the games where you place well, but every single match. Watch these VODs at 0.5 speed during fights, obviously not the whole thing because that'll take ages. Pay special attention to your decision making. When did you choose to rotate? Why did you engage in specific fights? What information did you have and what information were you missing when you was making these decisions? Create a notebook to track patterns in your gameplay. Note every death with specific details from position on the map, is that how you say it? Position. From position on the map, loadout, materials, number of players remaining, and what zone phase you are in. Look for reoccurring patterns. Are you consistently dying during specific game phases? Are you taking unnecessary open edits when you could be creating right-hand peaks? Are you missing edits under pressure or getting caught in bad positions during rotates? Pay particular attention to your resource management. Track how you're spending your materials in early game, late game, and also mid game. Note healing item management. Often deaths aren't caused by poor mechanics, but by inefficient resource management minutes earlier in the game. Step number 4, becoming unbeatable. Now we're going to turn every weakness into a strength through deliberate training and deliberate practice. For each weakness identified in your analysis, we're creating specific training processes that eliminate these issues from your gameplay. If your aim is shit, you need to dedicate additional time to aim training with a focus of tracking and flick shots. Find specific creative scenarios that force you to take fights only from advantageous angles. For players struggling with rotations, use this 3-step improvement system for improving it. First off, study pro VODs, focusing solely on their improvement and rotation timing. Second, practice specific rotation paths in scrims, noting safe paths and potential threat positions. And then thirdly, create a decision tree for different rotation scenarios based on your position, materials, and zone pool. Create specific drills in creative for each mechanical weakness. If you're missing edits under pressure, set up edit courses with a timer, gradually increasing requirements. Start at 70% of your maximum speed and focus on consistency before pushing the pace. Record your times and success rates, only move into faster speed when you can maintain 95% accuracy. For piece control improvement, use Raider464's map to practice specific sequences until they are almost automatic. Start with basic full boxing and work up to full piece control tunnels. Practice these sequences slowly at first, focusing on crosshair placement and movement. Speed will definitely follow as it comes naturally with proper technique. For step 5, you need to take it serious. This is where mentality separates the elite pro players from the average players. And I'm going to show you exactly how to develop a professional mindset. Start by creating a competitive journal. We kind of talked about this before, but this isn't just about tracking your progress. It's also about developing an irregular approach to improvement. In your journal, track every aspect of your competitive journey. Note your daily practice hours, breaking them down into specific skills worked on. Record your tournament placements with detailed analysis of each performance. Monitor your sleep schedule, warm-up effectiveness, and mental state during tournaments. All of this is not excessive, it's just what separates professional players from amateurs. Develop a pre-tournament routine and stick to it religiously. This should include specific warm-up exercises, mental preparation techniques, and equipment checks. By equipment, I mean water, making sure your mouse is fully charged, making sure your keyboard is plugged in and all the sensitivities are on the right thing. Document what works and what doesn't, constantly refining your approach based on concrete data rather than just feelings or assumptions. Ignore anyone who makes fun of your competitive Fortnite dream. The esports industry continues to grow exponentially, with Fortnite remaining at the forefront of competitive gaming right now. So treat your improvement just like a professional athlete treats their training, with discipline, dedication, and systematic progression. Speaking of improving at Fortnite, if you're serious about taking your gameplay to the next level, you need to check out my advanced editing guide, how to edit 2 times faster than most pros. Click on the video on screen now or find the link down below in the description, and I'll see you all there.